Yo, nice to see you again. It's episode number 2, and today we will take a look at the Madrid's culinary scene. Let's start. Cheers!
Our adventure begins beneath the bustling city, deep within the Madrid subway system. Just because we would rather spend 6 euros on metro instead of spending 50 euros on taxi. As we took our first steps onto Madrid streets, the city unfolded before us like a colorful tapestry. It reminded me of Kiev, the city where I'm from.
Hey guys, I can barely contain my excitement about the culinary trip that is ahead of us. The city is a food lover's dream with an endless array of dishes that will make your taste buds go nuts. We're gonna try them all because we got only one shot. That's, by the way, the name of my hotel. Let's go.
Póngame de cuatro pa' chicharnos, en el PH nos emborrachamos, aquí el povito tan rico nos echamos, cuando no quiero estar solita nos juntamos.
After settling into our comfortable hotel, it was time to embark on our culinary quest through the charming streets of Madrid. Honestly, I can practically smell the goodness in the air.
Buenos dias, amigos. I got my coffee and ready to explore the food. This day we're gonna start with one of the staple and unique dishes of this cuisine. It's called Tortilla Española. It's a traditional dish which is made with potatoes, onions and eggs. Let's try it out. Dos tortillas españolas, por favor. Smells like onions and potatoes. Looks like a pie. So let's cut it. It's so soft. It's pretty good. But inside, you get a really nice texture of the potato pieces. So it's like very soft at the beginning when you bite it, and then small pieces of potato jump into the scene, you know? It's very balanced on the saltiness, and as well, those onions, they give you some sweetness. It's like a hug from your abuela. So whenever you're here, come and try it.
Hold on, folks. This city is like a treasure chest full of stories, secrets, and tales. Picture this. Madrid's roots go way, way back. It started as a little medieval village and slowly transformed into the powerhouse capital of Spain. Kings, queens, and conquerors have all left their mark on these cobblestone streets. But there's the thing, Madrid wasn't always the capital. It officially became the big cheese in the 16th century, and ever since, it's been the heartbeat of Spain.
The second dish that we're gonna try today is very important for Spanish cuisine. It's called Patatas Bravas. It's a historical dish that was created to satisfy the taste of King Alfonso XIII as a food pairing for his wine. We're gonna try it in a very specific spot that was suggested by many locals. I can't wait to try it. Smells extremely good. Let's take the piece that has the most sauce on it. Woo! Wow! So good. This Patatas Bravas is like a flavor bomb in my mouth. Every single bite sends my taste buds on a roller coaster of the flavors and tastes. And the sauce is extremely good. It's called salsa brava, and it's like a spicy Spanish bull charging on me right now. Crazy. Boom.
As we continued our journey, we couldn't help but notice all those stunning architectural masterpieces. Here is at least some of them.
Instituto Cervantes. Bank of Spain. Palacio de Comunicaciones. I just really want to say that I love patios in Madrid. Whenever you feel like you need a break, you can grab a drink, take your time, and enjoy it. Cheers to that.
Before we dig into the next masterpiece, let me drop some cool facts about the awesome people of the city. Fact number 1. Madrileños are all about the social life. Their daily routine often includes siesta, a midday break to recharge and connect with loved ones. Fact number 2. Madrid is a melting pot of cultures. You've got folks from all over Spain and the world living here. Fact 3. Art and literature are in Madrid's DNA. The city was home to legends like painter Francisco Goya and writer Miguel de Cervantes. No wonder creativity flows through its streets. Fact number 4. Soccer, or as they call it here, football, is practically a religion. When Real Madrid plays, the whole city holds its breath and explodes with a passion. Fact number 5. Madrileños don't even think about dinner until 9 p.m. And when the sun goes down, the city wakes up.
To finish this day in Madrid, we decided to visit a famous restaurant, La Bien Aparacida. This restaurant specializes on traditional Spanish cuisine. They're known for their high-quality ingredients, and they focus on local and seasonal products. It's time to check it out. We're gonna start our dinner with something interesting. So the base of this amuse-bouche is a tomato and tuna. This whole thing had a base of the fish. On top you had some type of mayonnaise, fish and the mayonnaise. So the next thing that we're gonna try is gonna be their famous fried squid. What I can say for sure, this dish is all about textures. On the outside you get the crispy shell, inside is a very soft and tender squid. When you chew it for a little bit longer, you start to understand the importance of the locally sourced ingredients. Famous artichoke with oxtail stew and the mashed potato on the bottom. They sprinkled it with some type of salt. You put it in your mouth. First you feel the flavors, and then it ends with a salty explosion. The texture of the artichoke, it's like a butter. Amazing. The oxtail on the bottom, extra layer of the flavor. The mashed potato, nice base to bring it all together. The one thing I didn't understand about this dish is the sauce. It's kind of missing something, but overall, compliments. It's very good. Presentation of this dish, very elegant. It smells almost like a lobster bisque. My whole understanding of the complete dish, you gotta have interesting texture, you gotta have interesting flavors. This one, you have softness with softness. So you grab a prawn, it's very soft. You get a fish ball, very soft as well, and overpowering saltiness. When I smell it, a lot of seafood aromas, but when you try it, salt kills it all. Unfortunately, it happens. The last dish we got is a beef tartare with tomato ice cream. Sounds quite interesting, right? My brain is frozen. So I definitely can say that this is one of the best beef tartares I ever tried in my life. I get the floral herbal nose, I get the tomato, and the tomato ice cream. It makes it slightly colder, right? You like your tartare to be cold. The fresh ingredients that is locally sourced, it makes this tartare incredible. This is a winner, you gotta try this stuff. Today is a very special day. Happy birthday to me.
After a night of well-deserved rest, we woke up with appetites as big as the city itself. Our destination, Café Marmiton, a Michelin-recommended gem, nestled in the charming streets of La Latina. As we walked through the neighborhood, it was like stepping into the time capsule. Narrow alleys, colorful facades, and the aroma of history hanging in the air. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you've stumbled upon the hidden treasure. And then we arrived at Marmiton Bistro.
Ponzu caviar, grapefruit granita, and French oyster. Let's try it out. The grapefruit granita keeps the oyster cold from inside. It's very interesting technique. It gives as well the citrus flavor to it. This type of oyster is the one that I like the most. You can bite it and feel the texture of the oyster itself. Perfect start. Okay, the second dish we got is a lobster tartare. We have to mix this beauty. First of all, I gotta mention that it smells so good. It's a very good practice to try all ingredients together. Let's grab a full spoon of this beautiful tartare. You've seen before that on top of the dish we had a cap of fried potato, but we've been suggested to mix it in. Changes the texture from crispy to almost a noodle-like texture. And ají amarillo, it's a type of pepper that takes this dish to another level. It gives you a kick of spiciness. It's really good, guys. I want another one. Sometimes it's like a piece of art. You don't even want to touch it because it's so complete, so perfect on the colors. I can see how delicious it is. Very similar to beef, but with intense tuna flavor. I never tried something like that before. Isn't it incredible? Harmonies of textures and flavors. You get acidity, you get crispiness, you get saltiness, you get the herbal notes from the basil. Yuzu covers it all, brings it all together. They cook the tuna chick for almost like 2 hours to make it that soft and nice. I think I never tried nothing like that before. I would say this dish is the most recommended so far. Mind-blowing. What I can tell for sure, guys, it's one of the best experiences in my life. The dishes were incredible. The service was top-notch. It just blows your mind. I highly, highly recommend whenever you're in Madrid, just visit this place. You will not regret for sure.
After such a great breakfast, we went to a park. Take a closer look on who was waiting for us over there. And then we encountered something truly special. Cristo de los Albarderos. It's a procession that happens every year. This tradition holds deep historical and spiritual significance. The procession revolves around the statue of Christ atop a tronco, a wooden structure, and is carried by the guards of a royal guard. The walk starts at the royal palace and weaves through the streets of Madrid. These events are not only a display of faith, but also a part of cultural fabric that shapes Madrid's identity, painting the streets with a sense of timelessness and spiritual connection.
This part of the episode probably will be your favorite. Now we're gonna try the most popular pastry in Madrid. It's a churros. In Spain, churros usually served in churrerias. This specific spot has over 50,000 reviews on Google. We just couldn't pass by.
They sell thousands of churros every day, so even though the line was long, the wait time was so short.
Churros are served with the chocolate on the side. And to make it a perfect experience, you gotta try it like that. Boom. This is the fatality. Wow! This chocolate, I gotta say, it makes a difference. The crispy exterior, soft interior. Chocolate? This is a combination made in heaven. Oh.
Imagine when I was filming, two pigeons snatched away the churros that I left for my girlfriend. Right around the corner from Churreria was another spot selling extraordinary sandwiches.
Bocadillas de Calamares is a very simple sandwich with fried calamari inside. It's originated in this specific place, close to Plaza de Mayor. Back in the days, at this street, fishermen were selling this specific sandwich, so we gotta try the history right now. Incredible, right? The place that is behind me sells these sandwiches for over 100 years. All right. If you're ready, I'm ready. I definitely want to say that if you'll try this once, you will not forget it. You'll want to come back to Madrid to try it one more time. The crispiness of the calamari, crispiness of the bread. Wow!
After finishing the sandwich, we went to explore the city. Let's go!
Buenos dias! We're right now at one of the most important places for culinary culture in Spain. Behind my back is Mercado de San Miguel. Generally, markets play the most important role in preserving and promoting culinary traditions. For centuries, they've been source of local and fresh ingredients. And they continue to be the important place for gathering for tourists and locals alike. One of the things that you can find on every single market in Spain is the pulpo. What? Chewy octopus, soft potato, a little bit of spiciness from sriracha, a sprinkle of the salt on top makes it the perfect combination. I would eat it every day. The next thing that we came here for is jamón ibérico. Specifically, this one is a pizzetta with jamón ibérico. Delightful. We have a jamón, we have a basil, we have a sun-dried tomato. All of this creates an umami explosion in your mouth. I'm grateful for trying this delightful tapas.
Alright, Madrid. Fortunately, it's time to say goodbye.
Thank you for being such a wonderful host for experiences that you've given to me. I leave you today with a heavy heart, but with the hope that one day I'll return in your loving embrace.
Thanks everybody for sticking around till the end of the episode. Smash that like button, ring the bell, and see you in the next one.